Hi Leos and cross watchers, welcome back to my channel where I am your girl, the Hyphy healer, your favorite vibes. Do it. Hey! Alright Leo, you know the sun is doing its thing, okay? I'll be trying to get to it. I do. If you are a brand new Leo and you've never seen my beautiful brown baby doll self before, I am your girl, the Hyphy healer, your favorite vibes dealer, and around here in East Oakland, I sling these tarot cards and I do what I do, okay? I share my black magic with the world. And so if you are interested in that, stay, because we be here for it. If you are returning Leo, I say you back for the bullshit and shenanigans. So let's get into the tarot read, because bitch, you're wild. I know that's why you're here. Before we get into it, if you are a new Leo, this is a co-creating space. I just told you I use my black girl magic, but what's not going to happen is I'm using all my bad black girl magic. You do have to use your discernment, okay? Ashe, amen. All right, let's get into the tarot read, because bitch, I know that's why you're here. Leo, it is something special for you because I made an accident, and we know there are no accidents in how I do my reading, so this should be good. Let's get into the tarot read, okay? This is for a Leo, a group of Leo who I feel like the fire is ignited in you, right? You're awake, your consciousness is raising, you're evolving, you're seeing things from different perspectives, you're seeing things from soul levels, you are being contacted by your spirit guide, your soul is lit up, you're feeling great, you're focused, you're feeling good. And just focus on your healing. Focus on your consciousness. Focus on your spirituality. What a religion, whatever it is for you. I don't feel like it's religion. I feel like what is happening for you is that you are transforming religion from you. So, for you. So, if you're one of those people who came from a religious background, what you are doing is taking religion and getting it down to its bare bones so that the message that was supposed to be given through religion is really given. Does that make sense? So, if you are somebody who was a devout Catholic, what you are doing is you are not debunking. What is the word? Constructing. Thank you. You are deconstructing religion so that it makes more sense and it's applicable to everyday life. Does that make sense? You are also, and this is for somebody, this ain't for everybody, so if this sets you off, this is not for you, you are a triggered person, this is for somebody who has maybe even come to discover, right, in your debunking of religion, that God isn't a female, male, God's female, like that's the kind of route that you could be coming on. You could be understanding that going from a state of patriarchy to matriarchy, you could be going from a state of being again religious to spiritual, and or you could just be finding out that everything in the beginning was feminine or in matriarchal. We were in a matriarchal society. It's something like that. Let me know, okay? I also feel like you are not debunking, but deconstructing relationship with others. If you are a straight person, you are specifically looking at and debunking heteronormative relationships. You are also releasing yourself from these thoughts and ideas. You are realizing that they have had you in a chokehold. They have had a lot of detriment on your life. The way that you've been thinking, the way that you were showing up in life, the way your unconscious state had you feeling like you were trapped, like you were locked up and tied up, and that's not the truth. And I feel like you are releasing those thoughts and that way of being and that way of showing in the world. I also feel like you could have been doing this for the last 8 months or the last 8 years, okay? It has been taking you a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of focus. You're doing it by yourself. You could be reading books, you could be listening to podcasts, you could be talking to spirit, but it has taken you a lot of time and you are focused and diligent on it. I feel like you have released the overthinking, right? You could have even released the Bible, walking away from some type of religious text. You ran at Jesus. I know this is such a weird reading. I started off saying that. But if you gotta feel some type of, this is weird, okay? So I'm gonna just say it. If you mad at Jesus, you feel some type of way about Jesus, maybe you're debunking that too. But I feel like while you're doing all of this, I'm sorry, Jesus. I don't even know if you want to be called that. Jesus. Joshua. Anyways, if you mad at Jesus, if this is what this is, let me know, because this is so strange to me. Okay, but I feel like this is going to leave you feeling victorious. I feel like you feel more powerful. I feel like you feel like you're more in tune with your spirit guide because of this debunking, decolonization that you're doing of the real world, of the 3D world. That's going to make sense to somebody. It's not going to make sense to everybody. So if it doesn't make sense to you, that's okay. It's okay. But it's for somebody who's been looking in the book, somebody who's been reading books, somebody who's been doing research, somebody who, again, has been going to workshops and podcasts and being led by spirit on this information. Yes, this is your life's purpose. Thank you. Dear Archangel Michael, thank you for the details, for knowing the details of my divine life purpose. I ask that you help me to be aligned with my goals. Ashe, amen. Positive thoughts create positive results. Okay? That's for somebody. But I feel like you already feel positive. I feel like that's what this is saying, is that spirit is having you do all of this evolving, or having you do all of this debunking and decolonization, because this will be your life purpose. Even if it's not around spirituality, you could be a teacher who teaches this. You could be somebody who runs workshops on matriarchal societies and stuff like that. I don't know what this is. You can come back and tell me, because you know I'm a nosy bitch and I love it. Okay, but I feel like this is spirit's way of saying they're having you change the way you see things. They're having the way change how you view things. That's why you're doing all of this debunking of patriarchy, of religion, of couples, of relationships, of marriages, because you're going to be teaching others about this, and I love that for you. I feel like that if you are not unsure, I feel like if you are unsure and you don't know exactly what you're going to do with this information, I feel like it is wise to be patient. It is wise to take your spirit guide's lead. And it is wise to just use your imagination, right? Daydream about it, write about it, and bam, you know, there may be a path that you didn't know about. If you are somebody who has a daughter, Spirit wants you to know that your questions about your questions about your daughter, the answers to your questions involve your daughter, okay? If you're not a person who has a daughter, this is speaking to your inner child, but more so your inner divine feminine, the child of your inner divine feminine. I feel like this is, again, I said this earlier, this is a time from you for going from one space to the next, from one consciousness to the next, and I feel like Spirit wants you to go ahead and say goodbye to the old life, because your new life is loading. Spirit also would like for you to ask for what you want. This is a planet of free will. You do need to ask for help. You do need to ask for guidance, whatever it is you would like. You do need to ask your spirit team, Allah, Buddha, universe, whatever it is you want to call it, he, she, they, him, her, okay? And holler at them so that way they can get in alignment. They can know, but what you have to do is really know what you want, right? Really be in alignment with what you want before you start begging or asking. My bad, not begging. Asking, but then ask when you're ready. And Spirit wants you to know, like right on time, to expect a miracle. They are insistent on you staying positive. It is twice that they've said to stay positive. I will show you in a second, okay? Yes, again, you are recovering, you are relearning, you are growing, you are evolving, you are definitely raising your consciousness. Here is the stay positive. They are putting it twice, right? You see the stay positive, and this is just a third little like, yo, we got your back. Once you ask, when you ask, thou shalt ask and thou shalt receive, or something like that. Okay.